We have nothing to fear but fear itself. This famous quote was said by Franklin Delano Roosevelt during his first inauguration as the 32nd President of the United States. FDR was born on January 30th, 1882, in Hyde Park, New York, into a wealthy family. Franklin was appointed to his first political position as a member of the New York Senate for the 26th District for a single term before becoming Assistant Secretary of the Navy, where he served for 2 terms. During the August of 1921, when on vacation with his family, Franklin fell very ill, which would eventually lead him to becoming permanently paralyzed from the waist down. Less than 8 years after Roosevelt had been paralyzed, he had then ran for the 44th governor of New York for a single term. When he was reelected as governor in 1930, Roosevelt emerged as the frontrunner for the Democratic presidential nomination 2 years later. He appeared in Chicago in person to accept the nomination and release his plan for a New Deal. FDR would be elected as the 32nd president in the upcoming election, with a sizable majorities in both the House of Representatives as well as the Senate. When Roosevelt was inaugurated, the Depression had reached desperate levels with 13 million Americans unemployed, and Roosevelt's New Deal was an idea of how to rid America of the Depression. The New Deal aimed at providing economic relief for workers and farmers while creating jobs for the unemployed. Roosevelt also initiated a slate of reforms for the financial system, which include the creation of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. The FDIC would protect bank patrons' accounts, as well as the Securities and Exchange Commission, in an effort to regulate the stock market and prevent the changes that led to the 1929 crash. Even before World War II started, Roosevelt had warned the American people about the sudden danger posed by the strengthening of the Nazis, Italians, and Japanese. Roosevelt was also responsible for keeping the main three of the Allies together: America, Great Britain, and the Soviet Union. After World War II started, Roosevelt called a special session of Congress to allow Britain and France to purchase American arms on a cash-and-carry basis. FDR had remained in the presidency office for the majority of World War II. During this, he released approximately 30 fireside broadcasts to talk about a wide variety of topics. During his radio broadcasts, he would start many of these nighttime chats with the greeting, "My friends." He referred to himself as "I" and to the citizens as "you" in an attempt to make personal connections without talking to each person individually. He would then end every broadcast with playing Star-Spangled Banner, the American anthem. President Roosevelt would die at the age of 63 due to an intracerebral hemorrhage on April 12, 1945. Though Franklin Roosevelt had fought hard and mercilessly throughout the entirety of World War II, he was a mere 5 months from seeing all the Allies' efforts come to fruition. He would urge the people of America to face their problems with patience, understanding, and faith.